Hi. Um, I found my glasses. That's pretty fun. I appreciate that. I appreciate that quite a lot. Um, oh, something moved and I'm not sure how to feel about it. Um, not much has happened. Not much at all. Not much in the slightest, actually. You know? Just one of those times where not a lot happens. Or more, too much has happened. Quite tired. No, it's Thursday. Um, when did. Why? Hmm. I don't actually know when that happened. Did that happen Monday? Did it? I don't know. A lot has happened over the course of the last week, and it is. Phew, it's stressful. It is. I am stressed, right? I am very stressed. Ooh. Ooh, it was yesterday. On the 11th. My god, National Coming Out Day. Yeah. Bad. Damn, it was 2 days ago then. Tuesday. Ah, very convenient. Very convenient. Right after. Right after. Yeah. Um, eh, I'm just tired. I've got some accounting homework to do, but that's due for Tuesday, right? So I'm not gonna do it right now. I might do it later, but not at this very second. Because I'm here instead, and let's face it, gonna have a better time being here rather than doing my accounting homework. Because even if I could get it done really quickly, it would still be a lot more boring. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. To be fair, a lot of things are more boring than this. It's not a very easy line to jump over. We're doing puzzle game today. We're doing fun puzzle game. And that's hopefully gonna be fun. It's hopefully gonna be quite relaxing. But it's me and it's a puzzle game, so I doubt it's going to be relaxing. I doubt it severely that it's going to be relaxing. I have ran out of well, no. I have some liquids left, but I don't really want to drink them. So I have a coffee and some orange juice. And isn't that just nice? Isn't that a little nice surprise? I do have a candle lit, the tea light, and it's in this stupid little fucking thing that I got the other day for like £2. Um God, it's a little pumpkin thing that's glass and it's got like a weird mimicry of a jack-o'-lantern face painted onto it, and God, I love it so much. It looks so fucking stupid. Um, I also got an actual candle. Instead of just like, I'm not actually certain that the jack-o'-lantern glass thing is like a proper um a proper thing for like lights and does it say that? Oh no, it does say pumpkin tea light holder on it, so it's grand. I wasn't certain that it was, but apparently it is. And that is good. Ah. Oh, I was supposed to like mess with the not the resolution. Something else. I don't remember. Yeah, we're here for chill times. I am almost certain that did not say 40101 last time, so I'm a little scared now. A tad fearful, one may say. But it will probably be fine, and if not, oh well. If I've been set back, I already know how to do all the puzzles, right? So that's a-okay. I can unplug my laptop. Why is the screen black? I don't what? Oh no, okay, it hasn't set me back. Please forgive the jumpiness
The
of it.
painting was the same as Ember had seen before. Two embers shone clearly in the daylight now, their journey ahead.
I had meant to get rid of the voice lines, the
forlorn
reading
was
of it.
cold to the touch, different to the others.
Oh. Yeah, by the way, this game about depression, so I think.
The stranger spoke. Thank you for coming to help. I can't let another in right now. Ember shared a moment with the forlorn.
Yeah.
And hoped they would find what they needed.
We love a little bit of represent. Oh, that was the little fella that we're chasing after. Or that technically we're not chasing after, but you know.
Well now, we've been looking everywhere for you.
Oof.
Oh, fun, over the wall they goes.
Quirky?
Hope you have a good excuse for running off, Scab.
Scab. That's the nickname they've given me. Sorry, I didn't know how loud I was.
Ember's heart sank.
Make an excuse.
Try to
Lie.
excuse.
Oh my god, Ember, you pussy.
Save your made-up stories for the Forest King.
I will. Because they're not made up. It's gonna be a grand adventure.
Yes. Tell the lies to the king.
I will. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I had to teach people in my class that I've been friends with for a bit how to do like different hearts with their fingers. Like how to make it look like a heart. And I've never been more disappointed in the people that I know. Like it was just with the index and middle finger as well. It was just the one with the index fingers curled and then the middle fingers curled. They didn't know how to. One of them didn't know how to do either of those, and God.
Ember felt nervous standing before the king again.
You shouldn't. He's the decrepit old fellow.
Frustrated, the Forest King said, "Poor tired Ember, where did you go?
Hell.
You must rest now."
Oh, what? I wanted to help the others.
You give false hope.
How did I give
Try
false hope?
And fail and hurt. This is all there is.
Yeah, it's like it was so like, because I asked one person, I did a heart at one person, and they were like, how are you doing that? And then I like showed them how to do it because apparently their brain doesn't work that well. And then I went around asking people, and it was shocking the amount of people that didn't know how to do it. Like, they can do the ones with, like, their whole hands, right? But it's.
Ember could feel the Forest King looking right through them.
Oh? Then I have a feeling the Forest King isn't.
There no more.
What?
Why not stop? Let go of this.
Is the Forest King having a seizure?
You must stay. No more foolish hope.
Oh, the Forest King just can't grammar.
Last chance. Take key now.
What?
Make sure gates are locked. Let no more in.
Oh.
Let no more out.
I'll let some in if I bloody well please. Ooh. Ooh.
Ember took the key, what choice did they have?
To run. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away.
Yeah, this really is your last chance.
Oh, what? Death?
Don't betray the Forest King again.
I'll betray him if I bloody well please. As I've said, I've said that phrase too many fucking times, haven't I? Yeah.
The Ember looked proud. I've nearly earned my full feathers. How are you
Oh?
getting on? The Ember hesitated. Oh,
Oh.
really well. Me too.
Oh,
I
I
can't
have,
wait until everyone has to listen to me.
I have a feeling the kind of blue one, the not green one, isn't doing so
Yeah.
well. Or just doesn't like the idea.
The traveler looked lost. Have you been searching for home too?
Nope.
I wandered so long, but something feels wrong out there.
That's a you
I'm
problem.
not sure it feels right here either.
Then keep on wandering until your wandering stops. Just
The
fun.
stranger inhaled deeply. The cook taught me this recipe.
Hey!
Don't tell anyone, but the secret ingredient is pork.
The cook's been out sacrificing those pigs. Been like, oh, you
The
got rid of my
stranger
orchard?
spoke earnestly. The Forest
I'm
King
gonna
is
cook
right,
you.
you know.
Oh, why is he
I've
right?
seen those embers turned forlorn.
Okay.
It's a shame they wouldn't listen.
Okay, fuck you, mate. Prejudiced bastard. Oh, wait. Right. I want to go over to the other side. I've recently gotten back into My Hero Academia again, and I'm not sure how to feel about it, right? I'm gonna guess that's the crossroads, right? I'm gonna take a wee guess and say that that's probably the crossroads gates there. Hello, my little fellow.
The stranger glanced around, speaking in hushed tones.
Oh,
You managed to slip down to the marsh?
yep.
I think I'll look for the campfire there too.
Hell yeah.
Good luck to you, stranger.
Good luck to you too. I, my grandma, a couple years ago at this point, had made me a shawl, right? It was like an ombre blue to white
The
effect,
crossroads gate was
all
locked.
that fun stuff. And I've been wearing it more recently because it's like you can like
Ember
use
placed
it
the
as a
key in the lock
scarf.
and slowly began to turn it.
And I have never had so many people ask me about a piece of clothing. Aha, you say slowly, I say fast. You say stop, all I wanna do is go, go, go. You, the other half of me, half will always need, half that drives me crazy. Ah, okay, I see where you're supposed to go. Oh, you don't fit in there, do you? Okay. Well then, whoops. Accidentally locked them all in with the power of rock. But yeah, I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna rewatch because I've just been seeing a lot of stuff about it recently. Like a lot of people have been that cosplay it are popping up on like my Instagram and stuff. So I think I'm gonna rewatch it from the start probably, and then continue on
Eagerly, Ember left the birds
because
behind, glad to be free.
I don't actually remember how far along in the series it was when I stopped watching properly. Like I'm gonna have to find something to watch it on, but
traveler whispered. Used to be a river all round here.
Oh, that's kind of
Watched
concerning.
the birds build the dam night and day.
Oh. Oh.
Took them forever. They had no clue what they were doing.
The birds are incompetent.
It was hilarious.
Good, as it should be.
It was a dock, but the water wasn't high enough to use it.
That's what it was. Okay. I'll go down here then. I do really want to make a kind of hoodie that mimics, like, this little fella.
It was an abandoned boat, sadly stranded in the mud.
Okay, well then. What's that plank wibbling underneath it, huh? What's that about? That would be amazing. I'm glad you agree.
Ember was at the entrance to a dark cave. The smell of stale water oozed out.
I'm glad we all agree.
Like it had once been flooded, but now was bone dry.
Kind of concerning. But yeah, I feel like watching people fail to build a dam would be actively the height of my day. I wonder what's gonna be over there. Yeah, used to watch it with one of my friends, like, every Saturday. I'm almost certain that we concerned my parents greatly multiple times. Like, there were times where we would be actively bawling our fucking eyes out. Oh god, it's another fucking pig. You're the other half of me.
It was a Gordian knot, impossible to untie. Ember needed something sharp to cut it.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's fine. In PE today, because I had PE today,
The forlorn was not the same as the others.
we were playing
Looking at
hockey,
Ember's
right?
The stranger spoke. I don't want your help.
Fair.
I'm not ready to let go of how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
With regret, Ember moved on.
We were playing hockey today, and my PE teacher decided to tell us a story, about his brother, who's also a PE teacher. I think it runs in their blood, right? But, of how one day he was... What?
Excitedly, the stranger said, "Look, it's Iron Claw."
Why do you have hair? Why?
Friend, this crab is the terror of the marsh.
Why do you... I don't care about the crab. Why do you have hair on your
Therefore we
head?
can trap him.
Why is that something you
I
have?
a plan. Been waiting for someone to help.
Okay. Can you just tell me where you got hair from?
I'll help you.
Yeah, you can help me by telling me where you got hair. How'd that happen?
Try lowering the crab over here with the chum in that bucket.
What? Over... What? Ah, shit. Oh, yeah, to...
He's not got eyes in the back of his head.
Shit. What? How do... No, just as long as it's forward. Oh god, this is... Oh, that's a fuck up. Okay. Okay, I now see why. Okay, so if I put it here, then yeah, okay. Okay. Begrudgingly, I respect this. Surely he was already trapped, I mean... Like... Oh my god, you've just yeeted a crab! What the fuck? What the fuck, my guy? What? Genuinely,
Crab
though?
is all yours. Didn't plan any further than this.
I don't want your fucking
That
crab!
claw, though, friend, could do some real damage.
Okay. We're gonna kill a crab. Thanks. Oh, we're not gonna kill a crab. Oh, look at that. We're besties! Me and my crab friend, we're besties. Yes, I am the crab overlord. Remove yourselves from my vicinity. Bye-bye. Aww! We did kill the crab! That's pretty sad. Give you the other half of me. Yes. Yes.
A lost message was inside.
Give me the lost message. I want it.
Our music crafts our path, bridging over any we pass.
What?
My
Oh.
companion's hand clutches mine. We dart like fireflies through the swamp.
I like how no, like when it tilts, they stay like at the angle they were at. Like they don't right themselves or anything. It's just like, okay, this is how it is now. Like I respect it. I respect it. Okay. And that's that done. That's that completed. That drives me crazy. God, do I have to lure more animals into being part of a wheel for me again? Huh, wait. I don't actually know what that... That did fuck all. But yeah, we're doing a contropic tour in Irish, which is... I don't actually know what it stands for, but basically, they give you 6 pictures, and you go from there. They give you 6 pictures. It's for like your oral speaking, your spoken test. And there are 20 of them in total. So there are They're, yeah. And you have to have at least 4 lines per picture. It's, oh wait. Sorry, I've just realized something. No, that's further down. No. No, that's further down. Okay, okay. I'll just be sad. But yeah, and it's shit like, oh, what's the weather? Oh, there are 2 people here. That type of shit. Like, what the... Oh! Oh, I've understood. I've understood it now. We're supposed to get on it, and then... Are Alexander's terrifying? They are!
Ember thought of the pigs from the marsh. Someone had tightly sealed the dam's mouth. Ember wondered
It's...
what secrets it might spill.
I don't know why they're so stressful. It's like... Wow, you're testing if I can speak the language. Okay. But I'm aware that I can speak the language. Like, sorry if I want to, if I can speak general conversations and half of my conversations aren't actually me talking about my own family. Like, oh, my féin agus ma Hylic. Yeah, that's a normal conversation topic to come up. Hey, we're up. We're up. I'm not exactly sure what being up will do for us. But it fucking better be some... Oh, this is gonna be... Okay. But yeah, it's like, goddamn. It's like, I could technically hold an everyday conversation. I'm not sure I would understand most of
Stranger
it, but...
I just wanted to fix things.
It's like, the agreed kind of startu Tom Gama. August too féin. She's just like, oh, call a Kiarla or
To
some
help
shit.
get the water flowing again.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Get a bomb!
Oh, one of my friends, I had started like
The billows breathed life into the
eating
fire
my
beneath
like
the
chewing
bowl.
on my pencil and like twiddling with it and shit. And one of my friends saw that and was like, "I have a spinny ring. Take it, please, for the health of your teeth." And in that moment, we realized that while their fingers weren't like longer than mine, they were so much wider. Like they have chunky hands. Why did it only register on the... There we go. Hey.
Oh, that did something.
Really hadn't noticed.
I think there's one more of those valve things.
Ah, is there? You know, this doesn't look particularly safe either, does it? Like, look at that shit. Ah. Ah, okay. I think it's windy outside. No, that was a door opening. That was, in fact, a door open. Oh. Ah. I was just supposed to spin it. Let me be. Like, I'm also still coming to terms with the fact that I'm going to need to do, like, 8 performance pieces for my music exam, and God do I not want to do that. Like, that is one of the last things that I wish to do. It's like, sure, I could do a music tech as well, but that doesn't sound any easier than memorizing a song that I already know.
Ah, I hope we don't get in trouble for this.
We will, don't you worry, King.
What a satisfying
Hell
rush
yeah.
the dam waters burst.
Oh, you've probably just drowned so many fucking people, mate. I get blisters on
Ember
the...
really did hope they wouldn't be in trouble.
I get blisters really easily on the inside of my mouth when something's, like, too warm temperature-wise. And every time I look at something and I'm like, that's a little too warm. And I think I'm careful enough with it. I'm just fucking not. I can attest to this by the fact that I currently have a blister on the top of my mouth. It's like, this shit's ridiculous. What the fuck? Oh, the slide's just a fast way down from this, isn't it? Because I see no animal.
With everything flooded again,
Yeah.
Ember wondered if now they could reach the entrance of the cave.
I mean, probably. Probably. I never did finish this, but yeah, a PE teacher's brother, who, yeah, also PE teacher, was playing hockey with his students one day, and one of the students got a little overzealous. They're like, yes, I'm gonna swing this like it's hurling. Like, very aggressively not keeping the stick on the ground, right?
Ember thought of the
Which,
place from the marsh. Someone had tightly sealed.
oh,
Ember wondered what secrets it might spill.
which when you're playing hockey is a problem because, you know, the puck very flat. What else is a problem is when there's another student's face near your hockey stick and you're swinging it around
Ember
willy-nilly.
found a secret note from the Wanderer.
And this
A
fella...
memory lapse at the edge of my dreams. A
Time before the water, someone I wish to stay for. We must hurry home. And this kid swings his fucking hockey stick and apparently scores an amazing shot. But the stick goes like almost like golf, right? It goes like, hits it and it goes up over his shoulder. There was somebody standing kind of over that shoulder for him. That person now only has one working eye. Yeah. But you didn't think it would take that turn, did you? On a different note, but kind of a similar one, somebody in my class broke a hockey stick.
Freed from the mud, the boat looked inviting.
But yeah, like the whole fucking, like, it was in 2 pieces of stick and then hold and release interact button to paddle.
The boat was a perfect fit for Embo.
Oh my god, I wonder
It
why.
felt like they were on the right path at last.
Hey. No! There we go, 'cause I want all the dirty little secrets.
Ember found a lost message.
But yeah,
The
the
sea
head
holds
of the
fate
hockey
in
stick
those who care
snapped
for.
off.
The harder I
Um,
squeeze, the quicker it slips away.
I'm pretty sure, they hurt their hand, right? Worse than that, the head of the hockey stick that snapped off hit somebody else in the face. Like, it didn't do any permanent damage, but it still hit them in the face. And I don't know what fucking talking
The
to that
passageway was
person
dark
got.
and eerily silent.
Ew, why does the
Ember
water in
wondered
here
why the dam had been blocked.
look so clean? Yeah. my year was offered to go on a school trip, and that they could, like, a day trip type thing, that they could organize it, or that anybody that wanted to could help organize it, right? But that it couldn't be an overnight or a foreign trip. And I feel so sorry for my yearhead who had to deal with a fucking barrage of emails that they probably got. Because, every other year, not every other year, most other years in my school, except for maybe, my year, though, like, one above us probably, and the one below us, I'd assume,
There was a lens on the wall. It
oh,
looked dull in the darkness.
had gotten to go on a foreign trip. Had gotten to go on 2 foreign trips, sorry. Everybody but us had gotten to go on at least one. And if not, if they hadn't gone on one yet, they're going to go on one in TY. But
There was a space in the
we
frame
didn't
to
get one
slip
in
through to
TY,
fate.
and we didn't get the one before that in second year that we're supposed to get. So, in our school, you're supposed to go on, or you're supposed to theoretically be given the option to go on 2 foreign trips. We didn't get that. And we've never been on an overnight trip either. So I feel so sorry for this fucking lady who was just like, hell yeah, let's organize a trip. Let's get a trip
There
going.
was a space in the
Oh,
frame
I
to
didn't
slip through to
actually read
fate.
that. Like, God, she probably wasn't fucking expecting this shit.
It looked like the crystal could be turned,
Oh,
but the handles were retracted.
well, isn't that unfortunate? But yeah, so now so then 2 hours later she was like, okay. I was unaware of something, and like I've talked to the principal about it. Nothing's off the table yet. It's like, God. Oh, it's not gonna be that one. What? Um. Oh. Okay.
As the gate opened, a thought occurred. What was the gate keeping locked away?
Satan! I want to check what the other one does. Sweet fuck all. Okay. Oh! Oh no! No, it did a thing. It raised a platform. I want to go to that platform first. But yeah, this poor fucking... She was just like, oh yeah, we'll get to do something nice. But yeah, now...
There was a lens on
shit.
the wall.
Now
It
both
looked
a
dull
day
in the
trip
darkness.
and a theoretical foreign trip are being organized. And like people want to go to like Italy because alcohol. People want to go. Like the main reason anybody has suggested anywhere in the deep recesses of their mind it's been for
Inside
alcohol,
was a
other
spark
than
of
me
yearning.
who suggested Liechtenstein for the
Less and
memes.
less cold here. I dare not go in the caves alone.
Oh,
The spiders whisper. Their
okay.
cobwebs glitter. I am not sure I am ready.
Why are you not ready for this? Why? Woo! Yeah, and now we get to do the long fucking walk once again. Aren't you delighted that you get to do this long walk because I like exposition? God, I do love myself some good exposition though. Exposition is one of the greatest things about stories. Do I ever understand them? Not really, not particularly. But hey, it's fun to pretend like I understand them. Like, I had a childhood of watching game theory, so maybe I like to think that I'm smart sometimes, you know? Maybe I like to pretend. Ooh. Oh,
Embo had
that was a
found
half-sunk
another
boat.
unlit campfire at the heart of the cave.
Ooh. Why is that boat half-sunk? Oh, that's a door. That right there, that's the type of door that we've gone through the last two campfires. Huh. Forgot that I had to use was to move.
The ghost said, "Speak and I will listen."
Where am I? Oh,
This is the cave of
I
regret.
fucked up the voice.
Fear would not allow hope to find a perch here.
Oh.
You must not lose hope, or you too will turn forlorn.
Yeah.
Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind.
I want to help others.
There are others lost along their journey. Find them and I will guide them.
Good, as you should, King. I want to move on.
The Forest King watches the doors. The campfire will light the way. Find those who are lost. Bring embers to the fire.
Fan the flame. Help me.
Not far from this campfire, a path runs north. Where the pathway ends, a forlorn lies helpless.
Sorry, I was lighting a candle. I feel like candles aren't used enough, right? They aren't. I was not paying attention to what that fella said.
There was a space in the frame for something to fit.
Really? Was there? Was there space in the frame for something to fit? God, I couldn't have guessed. Oh yeah.
The stranger seemed troubled.
I want that bag.
From those birds, but I can't find the end.
Ah.
The forest king offered me a feather. Maybe
Don't take it.
Take it.
Don't take it, king. Don't. He's a cult. He runs the cult, king. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? But yeah, we've gone on to like... I was gone for half an hour at the start of my maths class today. And like... apparently modulate... Modulate... Modulus? I don't know.
Well, I'm not falling for that again.
Oh. It's king. They mentioned the forest king, and I'm like, no, everybody's a king.
The Wanderer's Diary.
I feel like they should have either kept to the same name.
Simple, splashy, happy little hoppers. They seem content in the home they've made.
The same name for all of the diary entries, or just not, or come up with more names for the diary entries. Or it's one or the other. You can't have both. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be getting up there. I appear to have outthought the game developers. Just like, nah, you can't move one while you're on it. Ahaha, so you fucking thought. Oh. I've not outthought the game developer. Oh no. Oh shit. Ah, okay. Chipped right back to where I needed to be. Just as I did on purpose, yep. Okay, that was a lot more long-winded than it needed to be. Yep. That was all on purpose, and that all was necessary. Totally and completely. And none of that wasn't necessary. Why would I ever do anything unnecessary? I wouldn't. I would never do something unnecessary. What fucking snake just moved?
In the distance. Ember hoped that it was a trick of the light.
So do I! I also hope it was a trick of the light, and I watched it move. I stared it down while it slithered.
Seen one just like you around here a lot.
Oh?
Creepy that one is.
Oh, the orange one.
Yeah, watching you. Specifically you.
I'm aware, don't you worry, King.
spindle was missing a handle,
Oh.
so Ember couldn't turn it.
Oh. No, I don't have one. What would happen if I shoved a fishing rod in there? Nothing good, I tell you that. Hey! And now I go back. I'm gonna guess we're gonna open that and I'm gonna be able to shove my boat through it. Probably. Probably.
Ember felt pity for the skeleton, without a flower to mark their grave.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter if there's a flower to mark their grave. Their active, visible skeleton is marking their grave. Oh,
Ember had nothing to offer.
Oh, I can give you, the feather.
Ember felt pity for the skeleton, without a flower to mark their grave.
Oh,
Ember had nothing to offer.
apparently I had nothing to offer. When I had a feather to offer. So I did have something to offer. They would not accept. I am hurt by this. Fractured mind? Ooh.
The stranger had misplaced a memory.
Ah, I know that. Gosh. Oh.
They tried to remember but found more voids.
Shit. Hmm. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Ah. Let me just... 1, 2, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. So this fella obviously has to go up here. No! Okay. All I wanna do is go, go, go with you. You, the other half of me, me, the have always need, half that drives me crazy. How would... Three, four, five, six. No. Back we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ew. No, I'm bad at puzzles. I even put it in the title. Ah, shit. Mm. Shit. There we go. Okay, how... I'm not sure we can do that either. Ah, wait. But I can't get the tail around there. Okay. This one obviously has to go up here. This one we've kind of just figured out, I guess. Well, we evidently can't shove it in like that. Did we? No, shit. And that becomes a problem. No! Have I ever said how much I hate the mechanics? Okay, what if... Ah, shit. Oh, okay. What if we did try to... No! Sorry for bopping you there. Good morning. How do you do? Okay. Hey! There we go.
Only the shape of the thought remained.
But yeah, how you doing, Cicada? are you doing, Iris? I wish to know, because I didn't ask you. Oh. Well, that candle might have been a bad decision to light. Became the winter day.
Stranger
That was
looked
pretty
around
fun.
fearfully.
Hell yeah.
I stayed in the nest too long.
Stayed in the nest. Oh, do you mean, I'm gonna guess they're referring to, the bird stuff. The bird shtick going on. I'm sorry, I'm rearranging things so that I can light a different candle. Because it's too dark in here to not have the same amount of candles. Another step in my ascension? Yes, it is. But yeah, I need to have like 3 candles lit, but the candle that I lit, wasn't a good choice. I'm doing good? Hell yeah, glad to hear it. But yeah, how are you? I'm tired, I've got a headache, but I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm a whole entire hour late? Eh. I mean, to put it in perspective for how often I expect people here, I don't think Piff, who is who is modded, has been here in a couple months at least, you know? So don't you worry. Don't you worry. God, I don't think Rye's been here in like more than that. Look, he's probably been here the most recent out of the 3 of them. And God, Luca hasn't been here in over a year. So, yeah. Where's the thing? There's the thing. Who hasn't been here for a year? Boop. Piffle. The mod.
Creature's body
Boop has
slithered
been
between
here
rocks,
more
seeming
recently
to
than a
never
year.
end.
It's probably been like a month, maybe a couple weeks, but it's not been a year. I don't think Curry's been here in a long time, Piff. Yeah. Yeah. I think Curry was here once and was then like, don't forget me. I mean, it worked. I did not forget
The
them.
stranger was wary, coiled and tense.
I'll always be here. Half it drives me crazy. Get over here. What the fuck? Oh! Ooh! Ooh! No, what? Oh, we just have to fucking drag it over, okay. Okay, got very worried there. Very worried.
The dark had gifted them friends in the past.
Yes.
The dark had stolen much more.
As it tends to do, yeah. As it tends to do. You're right, this game is about depression? Yeah.
Does no light do the same?
Yeah. Don't you worry, I'm aware. I still find it funny that the thing that tipped me off to it was one of the forlorn being like, I don't want help right now. But with puzzles, yeah! It makes it so much happier! What? No, I still don't understand it. What's with like really, really cute puzzle games having such fucking deep meanings behind them, you know?
The stranger whispered, I'm so tired.
It's like
Can you walk
this is to do with depression. Omno was to do with, I think, like moving on, leaving things behind, or forgetting things. I don't really remember which one, but it was another heavy topic. And it's like, what the fuck? What gave these people the idea that a puzzle game would be the best way to go about this? Puzzles are traps through the mind naturally. I'm fair. Fair. That drives me crazy. Sure. Oh, I have to plug in my laptop. Give me a second. Puzzles are good as long as they're not hard. Yeah, I'm bad at puzzles. I'm surprised. I've only had to look up a walkthrough once. Only once. Which is surprising for me because normally I have to look up like 7 walkthroughs in puzzle games. So this is.
The stranger was tired of pretending.
Hey! Hey! Same! I get you! I get it, I get it.
They'd never have made it on their own.
What? What did that do? What, am I supposed to put a snake on a snake? What? What does that do? I'm sure it's gonna make sense later, right? I am sure it'll make sense at some point, right? It just doesn't right now. Wait. Oh. Okay. Ah, there we go. Snake bridge for other snake. Yeah. Yeah. Snake bridge for other snake to get
Fortune had
another
always favored me.
snake. It's good that fortune favors someone. What? Shit. No. Uh. Oh, no, it can't. Can it be double snake bridge? I'm sure it can be double snake bridge. No, it can't be double snake. Oh, it can't. Oh, it has to be other double snake bridge. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. I think anyway. Uh. Oh! Oh, that's cruel! Oh my, that is so oh. Oh, you have to do the whole thing from on top of this snake. Oh, that is unabashedly mean. Oh. No. Oh, that is... Oh. But yes, more snake bridge. Oh, that is... No, don't go that way. Snake bridge for Ember, yeah. I should have fucking known. I should have known. Oh. No. I like how it just does not know what forwards is sometimes. Do appreciate. I like how I don't know what just letting go of the button does sometimes. Oh.
Had they deserved to make it this far?
Yes. Yes, they had. Because hey, making a snake bridge for a snake boat for another fella, for yourself, that's not... Why are you going, you did it. You sound upset at the fact that I finished the puzzle. Why?
The stranger spoke simply. Thank you.
Why are you upset that I finished the puzzle, Cicada? What did I do to deserve that? Huh. You finished it. Like, what? Bro. What? I'm not upset. You sound it. Ooh. No! Yeah. Oh, all for exposition. Exposition, Jesus Christ.
The earth resists my wishes. The
Oh?
lanthorn will not answer when I blow.
Oof.
I must be rid of it. I hide the wretched instrument deep in a riddle.
To invoke a negative connotation? You still did, okay? I forgot what connotation means. Like, intonation? Also, okay, that... I'm not questioning it. I'm not going to. Yeah. When the You connote what? Who's connoted what? 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 As in that... As in, is that a verb? I don't think connote is a word, no. Wait, where would I... Huh. What does it... want me to do? I didn't... I kinda got it right. Did you? Did you?
The spindle was missing a handle, so Ember couldn't turn it.
Also, I spelled invoke wrong. You did. You did, yeah. I like how the handle isn't there, but... Oh, not invoke.
Ember felt pity for the skeleton, without a flower to mark their grave. Ember had nothing to
Yeah,
offer.
okay. No!
Ember felt
Let
pity
me
for the
be,
skeleton.
so I'll
Without
be
Ember
free.
had nothing to offer.
I am in misery. From me though. Okay, so we need to... Yeah, I still think I'm in the right. I don't think you are, though. Wasn't there a path on the left? On the left of what? Going back. Going back here? You know, I cannot communicate this in text. Never mind. Okay. Oh, that's 3 of 7. Yeah. Hmm. Left of the campfire still. Uh, this bit or down? Now? What? This is... We're going through here? Oh my god, I think I wrote the paragraph. Oh. Anyway. But yeah, there isn't a way to get down from here. That's why I was trying to fiddle around with the thingy-mabob, because I'm gonna guess you can get your boat in here and then fiddle around with it, but you can't get down from where you are at that point, unfortunately. It's grand. We haven't gone through... Have we gone through there? I don't know. But yeah, I don't really know what to do here, because if I do that, then there...
It was a dock, but there was no boat.
Yeah, there's no way to get to the boat. So that's... yeah. A little bit of a problem. What if we do that, huh? Does this open up any boatings? It can't open up any boatings. Huh. Can we go demand more help? Can we? Can we do that?
The ghost said, "Speak, and I will listen.
Help me.
Take the water to the east. In an open corner, a forlorn lies unmoving."
Okay. Okay, you can go demand help. Didn't know that until now. Did not know that. But yeah, so that means that we're... East? East? Wait a goddamn second. East? Oh. So obviously we're able to get the turn wheel. I just don't know where from. We're going west. We're not going west, apparently. I closed it off and never opened it again. Oh, don't you love my brain? But yeah, so obviously you can get the turn bit, but I don't know how. Sure, I feel we should just be able to break it off one of the other two, you know? It's like their ear might as well take a chunk, right? I hate the invisible walls. There are so many. We're going west first.
Terror gripped Ember suddenly. Fear overwhelmed them.
What the fuck is that? Mech snake? Ah! Mech snake. That's a good one. Oh my god. They're dead. They're fucking dead. They're not dead.
The splintered plank was all that remained of Ember's boat. They sat for a moment and despaired. Perhaps the Forest King was right.
No!
There was no hope here.
No, that bastard is not correct. That bastard will never be right. Oh, hell yeah! I did not think this was the right direction, but apparently it was for something.
A discarded builder robot. The poor thing was rusted in place.
Oh. Oh, that's kind of cute.
The builder's thoughts were stuck in a loop.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I've decided I need to light another candle, but forgot where I put the lighter. Ah, there it is. I hid it from myself too well. Are you giving the robot therapy? Apparently.
Turning slowly to rust, only the echoes for company. Disconnected gears in their head turning round and round. Each unshared moment went the same.
I feel like I should write a fucking really sad story now. And, like,
Lost and uncared for was a dim glow.
I've always been, like, decent at making my friends cry via
The
stories.
years of loneliness had warped the builder's feelings.
But
Perhaps they should be alone.
I've never felt the need to write a very sad story.
Time spent with others felt like a false memory.
Hey!
The soundless days measured piece by piece.
I never thought I'd relate to a robot. Hi, babe.
Who's there?
That's adorable.
I can't see.
Oh!
It's dark. I'm ever so afraid. Keep talking to me, please.
What happened?
My eye. The feathered ones did this to
Oh,
me.
the fucking bastards!
It's been so long since I've seen anyone.
No!
Since I've
And you've only one arm as well. Where's your eye?
I can feel the warmth of the sun on it.
Okay.
An outside place.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay if you don't want to help.
I'll help if I fucking so feel like it,
It's
bitch.
so nice to see what you look like. It was wonderful to meet you.
It was
Don't
delightful.
forget me, please. The others never came back.
Oh, this is the builder that they were talking about. This fella's gonna make me a boat. It was mentioned at, like, the start. It is like a third of a boat, yeah. Hey. What? Don't you worry. Don't you worry, guys. I can open doors. I can open doors. I had to do cleanup today for the school because groups of 3 will do it for one of the breaks for like a bit of time, and they've figured it so that everybody should only have to do it once in the year, because we have so many first years now. So many first years. There's the bit. Bye bye, birdie. And God, there is so much fucking popcorn. I didn't know that some people could eat that much popcorn and get that much popcorn on the floor. Like, God. Oh shit. We're getting there. Slowly. Ah. There we go. But like, there was a chunk of cheese left on one of the tables. There's also so much hair on the floor. Like, a 40-minute break. Somebody had shed like a fucking dog. Their eye! There's the flower! There's the flower that we need. Sure. Yeah, okay.
And uncovered a journal entry. I dock my boat at the final harbor.
The final harbor?
Soft drips dripping over slick black rock. Something hisses from the dark.
Oh. That's gonna be talking about the snack boy. That's the flower that we need. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Ah, other way. But yeah, my lungs have been feeling worse than usual, and I don't know why. Hello. Here's your fucking eye, mate. Oh my god, that eye is huge. Hi. That was a very easy fix.
The builder took a moment as they tried to focus their eye on the small blue figure.
Yeah, I feel you're a little close.
So that's what you look like.
Yep.
I don't know what I expected, but you have a kind face.
What are you talking about? I don't have a face. I have
Sorry,
2 glowing
I
eyes
didn't
in
mean
an
to make you
abyss.
uncomfortable.
Ah.
It's just been so long since I've seen anyone. I've never been good at talking to others. You seem different somehow.
What? Silent?
Wait, how did you get here?
Almost drowned. Snake attacked me.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh?
The snake doesn't want to hurt anyone. Don't listen to what the birds say about them.
Oh.
The snake is just drawn to the light. It was probably just curious of you.
Oh.
The builder seemed to have an idea. You know, maybe I can help you.
You can? Oh. I love this fucking guy. I like how the head just bobs up and down to follow the bouncing.
This is so exciting. This is what I was made for.
The animation is fantastic. It really is.
It's been so long since I made something for someone.
You're gonna make me a boat.
Ember watched in amazement.
Yeah. Ember almost got fucking hammered. Not in a good
Can I
way.
get your input for a moment?
Sure. Do I get to choose a color? Duck.
The scraps of broken wood and metal were being transformed.
Duck.
Could I get your input for a moment?
You sure could, my man. Winter.
Whatever the builder was making was nearly ready. I really hope you like it.
So do I.
Sorry it's a bit rough around the edges. It's, definitely seaworthy.
Hell yeah. It's a blue
You
duck.
hate it, don't you?
No.
Ember stood in stunned silence.
I love it. It's the same color as me. It's wonderful.
That is such a relief.
Yeah.
It really warms my pistons.
I'm glad.
So happy.
Like that fucking... Reconstruction. Come with me.
Oh no.
Oh?
I'm not. But that's very kind of you.
Yeah?
Truly, I would if I could.
Why can't
If you
you?
see any others, perhaps ask them to visit the builder. Ember would come back if they could. Perhaps the builder just needed more time.
Okay. I won't forget you. You're a lovely chap. Absolutely fantastic.
The boat was a little unconventional, but Ember already loved it.
As you fucking should. Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Oh, there we go. That isn't east. I don't really care. I don't know. Can we go this way now? Yeah, let's fucking go. It's snake time. Oh. Oh, we can't do a lot here, can? I love the duck boat. Oh god, it's fantastic. I love it. Love it to death. Oh, hello, snake.
A tremendous, terrifying shape slithered from the shadows.
Oh, don't keep the
snake's
forlorn
body
from me.
coiled around the forlorn like a scaly shield.
I have a feeling this is gonna tie into the theme. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh. Ah, shit, we're in front of it. I like how property damage is just a thing we do. On the regular. Okay. Oh wait, was that? No, that wasn't gonna be a thing that we could move. I adore this. We can't go this way either. Oh. Huh. Oh, are we gonna have to point the fucking thing into the snake's eyes? Oh. Not quite. I don't think we have the room.
It looked like the crystal could be turned, but the handles were retracted.
Okay. It's lever time. Hey. Hey. And then... Oh! Does the fucking snake's soul need to be given back? No. Okay. Maybe?
Held within the cage was a crystal prism, once bright, but now dulled.
I have a feeling that has to do with a snake. Like, oh, the snake's only angry because something fucked up. Yeah.
The light acted as a beacon,
Oh?
drawing the snake away from the forlorn. Ember swallowed their fear, feeling tiny before the enormous serpent.
As you should.
The forlorn was released from the coil of the snake's body.
Coil makes it sound like the snake was directly around the fella. It wasn't really. It was vaguely close by. Not coiled, though. Coiled, like, implies tightly wound. Ah. Ah!
The
This!
stranger's thoughts bubbled up freely.
Yeah. They tend to do.
The invitation was clear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so that's three-way piece. Here we go.
Some thoughts were easily found.
We're bringing this down here, just in case. Oh. Okay, so that was the green pipe. I guess the yellow one? Or... No, not the yellow. This one. Yeah.
Some thoughts only whispered.
Then the yellow one? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this is more than just complex. Are you enjoying your little fishy? Oh. Pipe puzzles? Some mobile app game. Yeah. Okay, so unmarked pipes lead you
Old
to
feelings
these.
in a complex
Do you know the
pond.
game Space Quest? I do not. Do not know the game Space Quest. Figured it was a computer game and... Oh wait, is it that fucking thing? Okay, I might know the game Space Quest. No, I do not know the game Space Quest. I was like, wait. Wait a goddamn second. Hmm. Um... Puzzle game that you figure out on your own? Ooh. Yeah, I would be shit at that game. I'm bad at puzzles. What do I still... okay, there's that one. That I'm not quite sure how to get to. Oh. I think I might know how to get to it. You'd probably spend a good half an hour just typing in things you think you can do. Oh, it's one of those, oh. Oh, those sure are games. There's also a sequel to it. Sounds fun! Not aggravating. Not in the slightest. Hey! What? Doing well, I'm doing just fine. I light up dying inside. That needs to be not that. It needs to be this one, doesn't it? I think. Because it needs to connect to the yellow.
The stranger had much to consider.
Yeah. Haha, complex machine, my ass. That was pretty complex. Now it's just a loose fucking pipe. You didn't need you did need all those pipes. You're excessive with your piping. Oh my god, staircase? Yes. Yes, very much staircase. Hey,
The
little
stranger
buddy.
seemed grateful.
Psychopath
I need to
empath.
choose for myself.
You do have to choose for yourself. God, I had to explain to somebody the other day that, hey, mental health stuff might explain why somebody's done something. Oh, now I understand this. Shit. Does not give an excuse as to why somebody did something, though. Oh. Um. Okay. Woo!
Hidden away was a scrap of journal. The snake is drawn to the light. They are not so fearsome after all. I think they mean no harm.
Hey! I had already figured that out, though. That the snake was drawn to the light. Oh. Yeah. Had already figured that out for myself. Okay. You know what? Yeah, you hold that ball of light, my good sir. But yeah. Somebody kept on doing things that, hey, maybe not entirely on purpose, but they still did those things, and those things still hurt people. Like, those things have permanently affected people. Maybe not permanently, but for a long time. These will be things that affect these people. And they kept on mentioning their mental health as if that, like, exalted them of, I think that's the right word, of any responsibility. And I had to shut that down because nobody else was. Row, row, row your boat gently down the gingerly by the lake. Merrily, 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 a chance that we will take.
The spindle was missing a handle, so Ember couldn't turn it.
Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is pretty extreme. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 that was pretty fucking extreme. That was quite extreme. I really want chocolate. I'm still so disappointed about those fucking truffles. Like, I was excited for, like, ooh, nice chocolate time. Puzzle games beyond extreme. They are. Puzzle games are extreme, and I will not take any slander for it. Oh, is there snake time? It's snake time, baby.
A tremendous, terrifying shape slithered from the shadows.
Yes, I'm
The
aware.
snake's body coiled around the forlorn like a scaly shield.
Flander, more like Flander. I think they recorded one line for both of those scenes. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna question it. Not going to. Don't particularly feel like questioning it, so I'm not going to, you know? Sorry, I've gotten distracted. One of my candles is burrowing instead of, like, going out to the side. I'm contemplating. I'll do something with it later. I've blown it out. Burrowing is in, yeah, going straight down and doing nothing else. Oh, that's... Eh. Find those mechanics so fucking funny. Quick break. It's been almost 2 hours. First of all, I need to pee. Second of all, if you've been here for any time over half an hour, go stretch your legs, get something to drink if you don't have it. Yeah. All that good shit. All that good shit. I'll give you some music. I'll be gone for like 2 to 4 minutes-ish. But yeah. Go take care of yourself for a couple of minutes.
Same eyes as your father, and you carry the same kind of temper too. But what a shame for the people of low community. Favorite things, fight and a lager. Name better way to spin out a jar or two. He's a model citizen through and through, you know. But quite like your girlfriend, how the fuck she end up with you? You know we talk about all the dumb shit you do. In the back room of the bar, in the back seat of my car. I'm the ending, she's the star. Well now you need to calm down. What good's this energy when you devote it to me? Why not be a little more friendly? Now you need to calm down. Does she still think of me? Say my name in her sleep. I thought you knew her better than me. Still running away from you. You got the same eyes as your father, and you carry the same kind of temper too. And she told me that she fucking hates you. Now you need to calm down. What good's this energy when you devote it to me? Why not be a little more friendly? Now you need to calm down. Does she still think of me? Say my name in her sleep. I thought you knew her better than me. When you devote it to me, why not be a little more friendly? Now you need to calm down. What good's this energy
thoughts in the right place. Sure that you break more than I make. Mother says you're up your own as I stage-handed puppet show, but what does she know? You're so appealing. You can barely see your hair receding. You're a man of your needs, little sleep thoughts are deep, like you do when something I do when I'm sober. It's always right, you're never right. Get me out of here. You're just scared. Hey, it's game time. You're just scared of the future. He's got a bus, he's got a body. Get me out of here. You're just scared. Sounds as good with slit speech as I do when I'm sober. I didn't actually know what that line said until recently. Oh, there's a little fellow up here. Oh, hello, little fellow. Sounds as good with. Is this recently? Is what recently? Oh, no. I, like, within the past, like a week ago-ish. Probably. I knew it said, sounds as good with something as I do when I'm sober, but I didn't know what that something was, so it was quite confusing. You know? Hello? You didn't get kidnapped? Hell yeah. Always love to see it. Always love to see it. Great notes, The Legend of Zelda Mirror Shield puzzle. Yep. I'm doing pretty well.
Found a scrap of journal.
You did come at a very good time, seeing as I just got back from
In the
peeing.
dark, I slip and stumble, land hard upon my knee. Without thinking, I reach for an absent hand.
Aww. When I'm so always right, yeah. Oh, you're never right. Get me out of here. I mean, to be fair, there's only so many puzzles that a society can create that are good and not just aggravating. You know, like there comes a point. I do when I'm sober. Huh. Oh, it goes in there. Inescapable maze, yeah. Oh, I hate these things.
The stranger's heart was in knots. Darkness stretched on and on.
It's the same coming at it from the other direction. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh, god. Oh, wait, then. I hate the snake mechanic so much. When it's over. I've already come at it from this direction, haven't I? Yeah. Okay, so it has to be the small one then. Ah, okay. Wait. No, oh my god, just go forward, you little bitch. There we go.
Faded memory.
Amaze. Oh, that is a good pun. That is a good pun. Certifiably good pun. Yeah, highlight this game is about depression if you weren't already aware. Just in case. It's a classic, it is a classic. And it's a classic for a reason. That reason, because it's good. Because it is good.
With tears, the stranger said, "You have reminded me, friend. The beacon."
The bacon. Hell yeah. It looks very nice. I love the style. It is a fantastic style. Love the lighting. Love the animation. It's a gorgeous game. Love it. Love it to death. Oh, why is the snake oh, the snake was just getting back into position. Whenever I... No, okay, that... Let's go over here then, shall we? Let's explore a little more. Okay, so we have to... get... Oh! We can go up there! Oh my god! I didn't realise that that was turnable at this point. Should I have? Probably, but I just did not check. You're just scared. Because we can't move the far back one. That's why that's there. Hey, it's snake
The light
time.
acted as a beacon, drawing the snake away from the forlorn.
Yeah, so you
Or
could have...
swallowed their fear, feeling tiny before the enormous serpent.
So you could have done either
The
first.
forlorn was released from the coil
That's-
of the snake's body.
I still don't like their use of coil. I still think that it should be something else. Because, yeah, coil implies, like, very tightly bound. Like, I don't know. And that's just not what I get from not the vibes. Oh. Oh my god, you don't need your mouse for this. I was using my mouse. It's fine, I'll continue to use my mouse, it's easier. There we go. I love the little duck. I will continue to adore the little duck boat. Oh, what's that? The little duck boat. A brief journey.
The stranger had been robbed by an icy hand.
Okay, even if it's not about depression specifically, it's about like mental health and stuff. Oh, what? Ah. Oh.
They had burned so bright, so brilliant.
Hmm. Aha.
But with flicker and ash, their flame had faded.
Oh, their line of like the last harbor might have been a reference to the name, the Last Campfire. Or that was in reference to the first campfire, but that one wasn't lit either. I
The
don't.
stranger
We'll
looked
get
at
there.
their hands tearfully. I had forgotten how warm it feels, just being.
Yeah. Sorry. I have 3 candles lit right now. I'm poking one of them. Not the flame, the wax, so that it doesn't overflow. And fuck all of my everything else. You know? You know how things just do that sometimes? I feel we haven't befriended the snake, and I don't appreciate that. I want to befriend the snake. I wish to be friends with the snake. And you know what? I'm not seeing a lot of that happening, and it's upsetting me. I'm just scared. You're just scared of the future. Oh, just accidentally put out a candle. Well. Ah, shit. Heart, haven't heard in the city. someone tell you you're pretty or not. Oh, oh, what the feeling's like, comfortable with a stranger in your skin.
The ghost said, "Speak, and I will listen."
I don't know where the last person is. Help me.
Reach the western cavern. Climb to its roof. A forlorn looks down from a high forest clearing.
Okay, thank you. Oh, and we have to get the flower as well. Go west. Okay. The flower for that fella. There's like, oh, how sad it is that there's not a flower to mark their grave. When it's like their skeleton is fully there. Like there is no grave. It's just some fella's skeleton. That's all that is. It is nothing more, nothing less, you know? The fuck? What? Oh. Sorry, I just accidentally clicked a button that I didn't know what it was. And now I know what it does. And I didn't even know it was a button beforehand, really. Go west, okay. Go west, my child. What I accidentally did was I sprayed wax on the wick. Sorry, I would do this at another time, but this is genuinely time sensitive. Because the wax will get cold otherwise, so I'm just pushing it down so that it stops burrowing. A lot of my candles have been burrowing recently. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. This one especially because it was a gift, and it smells really nice. I genuinely love it. It is. I adore it with my very being. I love candles. Like, I have so many candles, it's a problem. A lot of them are taper candles. But I don't actually. But I get really attached to taper candles, and then I'm like, no, I don't want to burn it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the reason that I can hold so many hot things is because when I was younger, one, I stuck my thumb in a fireplace. Two, I've been sticking my fingers in hot wax for literally my whole life. That was a fun thing that me and my siblings did. We would stick our fingers in the wax, and then we would see who could get the best, like, little, like, fingerprint thing out of it. Any of you ever do that? Where you, like, you stick your finger in the wax and then you wait for it to cool, and then you see who has the best, like, put together fingerprint when you take it off your finger? I know people do that with, like, paint sometimes. Not paint. I don't actually. Yep, and I still do. Good on you, Rose. As long as it doesn't hurt anymore. I say anymore because I know that shit hurt as a child. But you know what? With enough experience, you eventually burn off your nerves. Not anymore? What? Yeah. That was all me and my sister did ever. It was so fun. We'd use it like crayons when it dried. Yeah. Oh, when my brother and sister stopped doing it with me, I would just get lonely, and then I'd just by myself, I'd just repeatedly dip it in the wax to see how thick I could get the, like, shell on my finger to be. That was delightful. Now you're one of them, and damn it hurts to say. Damn it hurts to say. You always wanted to stay before you give. What's the fun of it? I don't know how you live yourself in your heart. house and you go west, then does it have east and west mixed up? Do you think? Because I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing any way to get out. Because just at the top of there's no way out. Maybe it meant west and up, right? Maybe it meant over there, but I don't know how I'd get over there. You know? Pretty angel, that's what they call us, right? We're evil. Hey, there's so much more to life. Fortune, fame, validation of it. Only one more. Nothing to talk about the Vegas in LA, but now you're one of them, and damn it hurts to say. Damn it hurts to say. Oh, we're with the builder again. What if we go over here? Ooh. I found it. Sorry, I'm just making sure it's setting properly. If it doesn't, I'll cry. No, I'll just be a little put out. Whoa! Yeah. I guess you got your way. What? Guys, I did not find it. Fellas, they're still missing. Ice cream time? Hell fucking yeah. What did the hint say? I was almost sure it was like, oh, outside. Like, oh, go west. And then, ooh, out. West and out. Hmm. Nope, we're going back to the fella. Really rough and hard ice cream time. Oh, slightly less pleasant. Slightly less pleasant. by the way, I always wanted to take for you again. What's the fun of it? I don't know how you live with yourself in your heart, but how is it still city of angels? That's what they call us, right? Wish you were able. I haven't actually listened to that song in a while. There's so much more to life.
Ember felt pity for the skeleton, without a flower to mark their grave.
White Lily. There you go, baby.
Okay, well then. Kind of hoping that would be, something useful, but I guess not. I
Hidden
guess
inside was the
not.
wanderer's journal.
Oh my god, was it?
Alone I searched. I swallowed hesitation. And at
Hmm?
last, the doorway opened. But beyond there was nothing.
Thing.
I did not understand.
I do not understand.
I do understand. That was a fake door you opened there.
We're going back to the fellow. We're gonna ask him again. Cause I don't remember the hint that he gave. I don't remember it. And as much as I would love to wander aimlessly with you fellas, as much as I would absolutely adore wandering aimlessly with you guys for about 7 years, I wouldn't really.
The ghost said, "Speak and I will listen."
Okay,
Help.
The
Please.
western cabin.
Western
lined with
Cavern,
roof.
climb.
Forlorn looks down from a high forest railing.
Climb. Okay. West up. West up. Ah, shit, other way. Oh, so it... Oh. God, it was the one thing that I was like, it can't be that. It was the one fucking thing. I was like, no, it can't be going up. It is going up. That is the one thing oh, I'm embarrassed. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Ah. Oh, I'm never living that down. In my own head, don't you worry. We up we go. A forest. Oh, a forest, really? Oh. Oh my god, I am so blind. That was there the entire fucking time. Oh, I've never been more disappointed in myself. Oh, hello. Sorry that I left you. I didn't mean to. But I'm back.
The stranger was so lost.
Oh. Hmm. Away, my
They thought they could
way.
find finds the way home.
Always wanna take before you give.
The road had turned another way.
God. uh, get over here. No, oh my god. Oh, we had to put it on another time? Oh, It's so good. I'm glad you're enjoying your ice cream, mate.
Curling and coiling, lost forever.
Well, apparently they weren't lost forever. Haha. Those left behind. Oh. Hello. Welcome to the land of the living.
The stranger looked at Ember with relief. I tried to go back, but I just went nowhere. Time to go forward, I think.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it is. I love the very tiny little tippy taps that you can hear of Ember's feet. It's adorable. Oh, I could have just taken the fucking slide down. Oh, no slide for Ember. No slide for Ember today. Mind you, it's almost my 1 year on Twitch. Hell yeah. God damn. Happy almost 1 year. It is. It's very much past my 1 year. The caves. All I did was watch Five Nights at Freddy's. Fair. Campfire. The
Ghost said,
caves.
"You have done all you can, little one. Your journey lies ahead.
Okay.
Your journey is nearing its end, little one.
Oh.
You have cleared a path for others to follow. I will guide them after you have gone."
Thank you, Mr. Ghost. Mixed ghost. Mixed ghost.
Only the Forest King knows where the final campfire sleeps.
Oh. Except for the lore videos, we
Ask
stay
them
away
your
from FNAF
questions.
lore.
Know that if you return here, you will always be welcome. Gently, the stranger said, "Love survives us all in the end."
Let's hear their little bits of advice, their little bits and bobs.
The ember spoke hesitantly. Nothing is endless. Nothing. The stranger said thoughtfully, "I needed better friends. I can see that now."
Hey, don't we all?
The stranger spoke simply, "Thank you." The stranger spoke,
Oh, hello, Nightbot.
"Please take care of yourself, friend."
No, I refuse to take care of myself. I won't.
The stranger thought, "Most things I worry about will never happen."
Yeah. Oh, I love the little embers.
The
No!
stranger thought, "Most things I worry
There will
about
be a
will never
bottomless,
happen."
bottom of the bottomless pit. Yeah. What's the fun of it? I don't know how you.
Gratefully, the ember said, "I felt so trapped for such a long time."
Oh. I thought that was you reading out the things. I thought it was a very out of character voice. It was. It would have been a very out of character voice. But I think, on that note, I have quite a bit of homework to do. I have other stuff to do. Thank you for being here for however long you've been here, whether that's been 5 minutes, 50 minutes, or 2 hours, 40 minutes. It means so much to me. If you're new, maybe consider following. I do this Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. BST. Don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow, but it sure is going to be something. Also, just it wasn't extremely heavy, but just because of today, advice. If you are ever in a situation where you feel the need to help somebody who's in a worse mental state than you, or something's happening and other people are demanding that you do things, your mental health should be the most important to you in that scenario. If anything ever becomes too much, get out. If ever anybody demands too much of you, then just put yourself first. It's hard. It will very rarely be an easy thing to do, especially if you don't do it a lot. But recently I have seen far too many people put themselves behind somebody else in terms of mental health and like, oh, it's fine, I can handle it. You don't have to. You don't have to deal with it just because you can, just because you've dealt with it before and you've been able to deal with it before, doesn't mean you can, doesn't mean you should. Anyway. But yeah, take care of yourselves. Bye bye. Have a lovely rest of your night, however long that may be. Next time I will be here will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time. Yeah, not sure what we're gonna be doing, but I'll see you then. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.